and welcome back to my channel. I have huge news about my Boxycharm, so I can't help it. Let's just start with this. Boxycharm knows who I am, and it is all thanks to you guys. I am so excited. This is clearly my favorite video of the month. What's in the box? You guys have tweeted, Instagrammed, tagged, reached out to Boxycharm in so many different ways to let them know who I am, and you've let me know over and over again that you've done this. I've tagged them clearly, but I've never reached out to their PR or anything, just because I kind of really wanted them to find me organically. I felt like that was like the OG old school YouTube bragging rights when a company reached out to you and they were like, oh my gosh, I saw your video, it's amazing, your subscribers have told me about you, we're gonna add you to our PR list. I really just was manifesting that so hard, and then when it happened, I was like, I cannot wait to tell my subscribers, I can't wait to tell you guys that I am now, thanks to you guys, on the Boxycharm PR list. And if you're curious what that means, no, it's not a sponsorship. It is literally just them sending me a box. They said that they've seen my videos. I have made so many videos about Boxycharm. It's insane. And they were like, wow, we want to put you on our PR list. And I was like, are there any stipulations to being on your PR list? And they were like, no, it's just do the videos that you've been doing, and thank you for all the work you do for us, because I'm essentially a free ambassador for them. So it is so amazing that, yes, I now am getting PR boxes from Boxycharm. But there's more news. More exciting news. I did ask them when they reached out to me, like saying, hey, we want to put you on our PR list. I was like, that's awesome. But I love my Boxylux. I don't want to lose my Boxylux, and I had noticed that the bigger influencers that were definitely on the PR list that always did the reviews for Boxycharm, and mostly the unboxings, they never had Boxylux. So I've already kind of put two and two together. They aren't giving those to influencers yet. And they were like, I totally see why you'd love it. And you all also know my husband spent over an hour signing me up for this, but that's a different video. Click back here and you'll find out what I'm talking about. It'll be down below as well. But they were like, no, we can't give you that, obviously. And I was like, can I pay for it in any way? So long story long, what I'm going to be doing is essentially for a while getting two boxes. I'm going to be getting my regular Boxycharm that I pay for every month. So yes, I'm still throwing my dollars at them, and getting a PR box, which means on the non-Luxy box months, I'm going to be getting two boxes that are essentially like the same almost. So, but you know, we get different variations in the box. So I'm going to have the opportunity now to try more products for you, because so many of you guys are like, man, I wish you would have got this so I could have heard your review on it. Or, oh, what about that? And that I never really got before. So now I'm going to have a better opportunity to try more makeup for you guys, review it, let you know my thoughts. But also, I'm going to be doing a monthly, I said monthly, giveaway of Boxycharm items. I'm not sure how long this is going to go on for. It's really going to depend on how the next few months go while I'm doing this. But while I am getting my Boxycharm and getting the PR, I want to try as much for you as I can to review it, let you know my thoughts. But I also love giving back to you guys, because you are the reason that they even found me at all. So I'm so excited to say I'm going to be giving away a second box for you guys. Now I have pulled out something that I want to try for you, because I didn't get it in the first box, the PR box, but I'm excited to be able to gift to you guys while I can. I don't know how long this is going to go on for, so please don't get upset with me when I eventually probably have to remove this from my, not do a giveaway every month, because that can get a little crazy, especially with coordinating with you guys. But I definitely want to give back to you guys. So I have a whole secondary box here that is going to be coming someone's way, and we'll get to that at the end of this video, but before the spoilers for next month, don't worry, because I know so many of you don't like spoilers, so I save those for the end. Most of you know this is my favorite thing to do every single month, so I am so excited to be able to share with you guys and delve into more products. This is so exciting. Sum this all up really quickly. I still will have my Boxylux because I still have my active subscription going, but I'll be getting a PR box, which will not be Luxe, it'll just be regular. So essentially, for a while, in the meantime, you guys get to have some Boxycharm items if you don't have Boxycharm. Stay tuned for more info. The first thing I put in my face today was the No Problem Primer. No problem. Smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup, touch and soul. I looked on the card and there wasn't too much said about the actual product, and I was curious about a little bit more detail about this, so I looked it up. a soft and silky texture, which I totally agree with. Gel type with a pink tint of color. The pore cover complex covers large pores, wrinkles, and uneven skin into a smooth and sleek surface. It maximizes the effect of the next base makeup. I agree with so much of this. I think it is really good going on. It feels like you're putting on a moisturizer almost, but it is a little bit heavier than some primers. So some of you may not jive with that. I like it because I do have larger pores and oily skin, so I feel like that's like putting on the base. I really, really liked that. I personally really enjoyed this. I've used this now for about 3 or 4 days, and it is absolutely going to be in my giveaway box as well. Stay tuned for more. So let's see what other people are saying online about this. I'm really curious. So great little tip here. 3 Jelly Beans says, I'm not used to wearing a primer. How long after applying morning moisturizer should I wait before applying this primer? And Boxycharm replied and said, hi love, around 5 minutes is an average wait time. So in case you didn't know, now you do. Desi Daddy-O said, I just went through a whole bottle and I needed some more, so you guys are amazing. OG Dubry said, this is my favorite freaking primer and I literally just ran out. You all are a lifesaver. Someone asked, is it a matte finish? And Boxycharm replied and said, hi love, this primer leaves the skin feeling velvety, smooth, and fresh. And then Brittany Beauty replied, said, I'd say it's a natural finish, not very dewy or matte either. And somebody else said, I agree. I do agree with that. I don't feel like it mattifies like some of my actual matte primers, and it doesn't illuminate either. I think it just keeps you very like neutral. Sophie's mommy said, can this primer be used for oily skin? And Boxycharm again replied and said, yes, this primer can be used for oily skin types. I have that skin type, and yes, I would say this even kind of helps elongate my makeup wear and doesn't allow me to get too oily. So I'm really liking this. This is going to be in my giveaway box, so I'm excited to keep using this some more, and I've not broken out from it either if you're sensitive. This is something that I used last night, the night before, and I even have a second opinion on it because my husband tried it. And it is the Pharmacy Clean B. This is the Ultra Gentle Facial Cleanser. This is something that I got and I'm so excited for because I've learned I really enjoy Pharmacy thanks to Boxycharm. I used too much of this the first night though because I was like, oh, okay, kind of a small bottle, I'll just pour some out. And then I was like, oh, this is too much. So my husband actually later that night ran out of his own men's facial cleaner. The sex thing on those are so funny, but I can see why sometimes it's true. And he was like, well, can I just borrow yours? I see you got one sitting there. And I was like, yeah, sure, it's my new one. I'm curious what you think of it. And he comes back out of the bathroom and he's like, I really like that. He's like, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but he's like, I don't know if I like the smell or if it bothers me. And he was like, to be continued. And then he used it again last night and he used less and I used less as well. And he was like, it doesn't really have a scent. I thought it had more of a scent to it than it did. He said it really lathered well for him, and he also has oily skin, just like I do. And he said that for him, he felt like it was helping to kind of like tighten his skin and keep it from getting oily, but it wasn't like crazy tightening and it wasn't crazy drying. And I totally agree with his analysis, so I was glad that someone else corroborated it with me for you guys. It really helps cleanse my face, take off my makeup, all that good stuff, but it does help me to keep the oil away, which I really enjoyed. I noticed a little bit, like when you open the bottle and put your nose to it, it smells kind of like those more natural products that you'll find on the market, but it's not overpowering and it didn't bother me at all. And it's also not broken me out. I've been using it for a few days. He's been using it and he kind of gets those zits too if stuff gets a little too crazy, and so far we're both good. So did you get this or did you get one of the alternatives? I'm curious because there's a lot of different things going around. There was also was it a Sol de Janeiro like cream of some sort that people are saying smells more like popcorn than anything else. I was hoping to get one of those, but I didn't. So I'm pretty happy with this though. So let's see what other people are saying online. Someone's asking if this is good for dry skin, and Boxycharm said, yep, this gentle cleanser is good for dry skin as well. Oh, see, Nikki said, I love the smell and I want to eat it because it smells like honey. I don't want to eat it, but good to know she does like it. Don't eat it though. Some people are saying they didn't get this and they were hoping for it because they got this skin masks. And this came in the other box. There's actually 2 in the other box. This is the Bright All Night Energizing Sheet Mask, 2 sheets exclusively for Boxycharm. So this is some type of collab and it comes in these cute little bags. Yeah, there is 2 in here. So there is 2 in here and there's going to be 2 in the one that you get as well. It says this is no ordinary sheet mask. We've combined probiotics with fermented birch water to give you skin that lights up a room. Prep for the main event and revive skin the next day. So it sounds like this might be one you want to wear in the evening. The Tulip Probiotic Skincare. Looks like we have some reviews on their website. And Bree S said, I'm not big on face masks, but I used this one before bed last night. And my face is softer and more clear looking this morning. I will start using more masks thanks to this starter one. Gabrielle M said, I love masks. I love these for sure. Wendy G said, this mask really brightened my skin. Nice, dewy glow. And some people are saying they just got the Tatcha mask, so they wish that things would be a little varied up. So I could see that. But this is only an option, so not everybody gets it. So it kind of is, but I see your point. I'm gonna actually try this mask. Like I said, this box came separately and it came right before I filmed this video. So stay tuned for a quarterly Boxycharm review where I'll actually have tried this on. I'll have some footage of me wearing it and let you know my thoughts more in depth. But if you got this, let us know below what you think. The next product I'm gonna talk about is the Pretty Vulgar Highlighter. Now I got both of the same shade in each box, so this will be going in the giveaway as well. This is the shade Shimmering Swan, and like I said, I'm wearing it today on my face. I did kind of layer it up a lot, put it on my nose, on my shoulders, collarbones, all that good jazz. What I can say about this is I think it is nice, but it is subtle. I do have to say that. I have compared it next to a swatch of my Ofra Pillow Talk, which is kind of similar in color if you're looking at like that light pink look to it. This right here is my Ofra highlighter. I feel like it's very blinding, whereas this right here, there is a highlighter there, is the Pretty Vulgar Shimmering Swan highlighter. And at first, I started reading some comments being like, it's so subtle, and I was like, is it? When I compared it to something like this, it is. I would suggest if you need a little bit more zhuzh on the face or wherever you're wearing it to wet your brush and then go in. That might help. Actually, let's just do that. That gives more of like a pop. It starts to show some of my texture personally. That's me. Let's see what some other people are saying online though. Kelsey T said, I love Pretty Vulgar and I really like their highlighters, but this one just seems so subtle. Ashley N said the same thing. She said, I love highlighters, but this color is almost too dark for my skin tone. It is not blinding, very subtle. Kayla C said, this is just not very pigmented. Emily said, I love the highlighter. It's awesome. Bianca says, this is a gorgeous color on my tan skin. Very shimmery highlighter, says Alexis. So it just kind of depends on your skin. It is kind of subtle for my personal skin tone. Maybe in the summer, once I have a little bit more glow, it'll pop some more. Stay tuned for a quarterly Boxycharm review for me coming up with this, because I'm still on the fence about this. And it could be because I know how to compare it to Ofra. I mean, I think standing alone, I was kind of underwhelmed by it at first before I even did any comparisons. It's not bad at all. I'm just noticing a lot of comments of people saying it's kind of too subtle for them and they were wondering how the bronzers were. Okay, so the next thing that I have to talk about is the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. And yes, I think everybody was getting this. This is in the giveaway box as well. Something I have to say about this kind of right off the bat is I have had this product before. I am well aware of how this works. I am wearing it today on my eyes, and I was kind of like, oh, anybody who doesn't have this yet is going to be so excited to get it. I got a message from one of my OG subscribers, hey girl, on Instagram. She let me know that there is a cosmetics calculator out there that people on Twitter have tried and put their code in and said that these are like made in 2012. Before we freak out, let me talk about some investigative digging that I did for all of us, because both of my personal batches are 812, and I know the girl who checked hers online also, I believe, said 812. So the cosmetic calculator is something where I guess I've never used this, so some of you may be more enlightened or, you know, more knowledgeable on it than me. That you could select your brand, put in your code, and it's supposed to tell you when the product was made. However, when I put mine in, it did say 2012, and at first I was like, oh my gosh, how did this happen? But for those of you that don't know, I'm a marketing director of 2 large companies, and we've actually recently acquired 2 more companies. The only reason I'm mentioning this is because I am very familiar with websites. I'm pretty familiar with layouts and what they look like, so I just want to touch really quickly before we take any of this too seriously on the fact that the website that is in question right now is a free website. You can tell that by the ads that are on the top banner and on the side banners over there. And that doesn't mean that it's not a reputable one, but it does give you a moment to think, before we freak out, let's consider other possibilities here. And then I really appreciate how this website is dedicated to helping you make sure your makeup is good and that you're not putting expired makeup on your face. That is very important. But when I keep digging into it, I noticed that their news tab also talks about their latest updates, which were done in April of 2018. And those were for, making sure their coding was working behind the scenes, all of that stuff. My biggest thought was like, you know what, this is not a big company or a big paid company that does this for a living. They don't constantly probably maintain this. So I wouldn't freak out too much. But I also went online and found another calculator called Check Fresh, and they checked this batch and said this was made production date 2018. So then I was like, okay, let's put aside what we're finding online from these free websites that have ads all over them that aren't, always connected. I've never heard of them or used them before, so maybe I'm unintelligent on the topic, but I know websites a little bit. So I was then like, let's go off what we know, makeup lovers. We've all had makeup in our Boxycharms, other subscription boxes that were like, is this good? Is this not good? So I was very mindful when I opened the tube. It looked like a fresh tube. The wand looked good. Actual mouth of the product looked good. It didn't look cakey. And then the main thing was there was no smell. There was no distinguishing things that when you're looking for expired makeup or something that had been sitting on the shelf, there's no mold. There's nothing like that. To me, I think my product is fine. I did apply it to my eyes today and it wore as it did before when I bought a brand new one out of Ulta. So just keep all that in mind. I did want to mention it because this is something that's going around on Twitter. I just want everybody to be mindful. Whatever you're putting on your face, notice things, kind of be aware, but let's not take that as like maybe an absolute issue, but I did want to mention it really quickly. That being said, I think mine is fine. I applied it to my eyes and it did exactly what I've always thought it would do. Now, I may be a minority in this conversation. This is an unpopular opinion. I think this is overhyped, personally. I think my Essence Last Princess does just as good, if not better, than this, and this is crazy expensive. I mean, how much is this? 28 bucks? This is $24. This is $4.99. If in the future you would like to see me do a this or that would you rather video like I just did, but comparing some, Boxycharm high-end items to some other things, let me know, like the video, comment below, because I think this is overhyped. My experience with this, I've had this 2 or 3 other times where I've purchased it. I noticed that this will thicken up. This does oxidize, and then it kind of gives even better lashes in my opinion, but I also think this dies really quickly. I think the hype behind this was so big on YouTube like 2-3 years ago, and then other amazing products came out. So I don't think this is like the best thing on the planet, but I will use it up. And stay tuned again for a further review because I can show you how it works better after it's been opened and oxidized and had more time to let it flare up. But I still think this is just as good as this, and you don't need to spend 24 bucks every like month or 2 months to get a mascara. My personal unpopular opinion only. That's just me. Let's see what other people are saying online. Karina says, amazing mascara. I fell in love. I think a lot of people are excited to try this for the first time, and I totally understand that. I was too. When this came out, I went out and bought it for $24, and I was like, oh, amazing. But then I think this does okay. Like right now, I'm not totally impressed with it compared to my Lash Princess. Cassie Brooks says, favorite mascara on the market right now. Ooh, Alamiz said, I think I'm the only one who hates this mascara. And she has 23 likes. Somebody else said, I prefer the superhero. Other girl said, I'm with you. Donna Wright said, same. Jana Lynn said, no, you're not. I hate it too. So yeah, I'm excited everybody gets to try it. I'm excited that it's a high-end brand and I don't think it's expired. So let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. Were you excited to try it for the first time? Is it like a holy grail for you? Tell us. The last thing that I did try was the Très Chic, is that how you say this? Très Chic, like Prime and Color Lip Glaze. On the bottom down here, it has a primer, and on the top, it has this, I love the magnetic touch of this. This is a nice packaging. It has the bullet like lipstick, and I wasn't sure how this was gonna go. I've actually been wearing this for a couple of, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours now. And I tried this on a day that my husband and I were going out over the weekend, and we were having some food and some drinks, and it stayed on pretty decently. This is kind of like a lip stain, but not fully a lip stain. I really enjoyed this. Mine is in the shade English Rose. I did use it the first time with a lip liner, and I kind of prefer that better because it is kind of creamy. The crayon-y feel to it kind of goes a little crazy sometimes, but other than that, I think this is fun. I like how it has a great closure to it. I really enjoyed this. Now the up there option that I know is in there is a Grand Lips. This is the thing that came in the other box. This is in the shade Rebel Raisin. And I thought I would just go ahead, since I liked this one, go ahead and put this in the giveaway as well. So let's review what people are saying online. I really thought this was better than I expected it to be with the packaging. I was kind of like, I don't usually like things like this. I actually was surprised. Shelly said this product is amazing. Thank you. This is so good, says Oh Kelly. Ooh, this has 443 reactions on Facebook, and they're all thumbs up and hearts. Naylene said, I really liked the box, but I wish they would change up lip colors a little bit. All I ever get are the darkest reds or pinks or mauves. Melissa said, I really hope I don't get this brand because I think the brand is terrible. I've never really heard of this brand, and other people are wanting to know a variety of colors. I really enjoy this. But again, stay tuned because you never know what I'm going to think after I've tried something longer. But so far, I really, really enjoyed this. And a lot of other people thought they did too. Did you get this or did you get this? Let us know in the comments below if you got the Grand Lips Hydra Plump Liquid Lipstick and if you like it. Okay guys, now let's talk about the giveaway really quick. I'm going to be giving away this whole box of goodies to you guys. This is a US giveaway only. I am so sorry, but for shipping purposes, that's all I can do right now. You're getting 5 full items. I'm so excited. Main thing is to absolutely be subscribed. Comment below why you want this Boxycharm, because maybe you don't have Boxycharm, maybe you've always wanted to try it, something like that. For a second entry, just like my previous giveaways, go to my Instagram, like the little post that I've done today, comment there and let me know that you want to be entered into this giveaway. I will have to reach out to you because YouTube is really weird about reaching out. Either if you win on Instagram, I'll reach out to you there, but if it's in the YouTube video in the comments, keep an eye out for me to reply to you with my email, and then you can reply back to me, your address, all privately. I need to keep this as private as I can though, because there's been tons of people that'll try to sneak giveaways from people and come up with fake accounts. So it's a little hard to get out and reach out to people sometimes this way, but this is the best I can try to figure out for the moment. So be sure to stay tuned into the comments below if you're wanting to receive this giveaway. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this for you guys, so I hope you enjoy it. Now we're going to go into the spoilers, and 3, 2, 1. Guys, Boxy Luxe is next month and I am so excited for it. Thank you guys so much for loving my Boxycharm videos, telling Boxycharm who I am, and being part of this YouTube journey with me. This is like the best exciting news I've ever had on my channel, so thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, hi new friend, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below, especially if you want to be part of the giveaway opportunities. Click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to hit the notification bell so you know when I upload, because YouTube's a little wonky right now, to see all of my fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. Bye friends!